Come on in, you guys. Say hello. If you see that red live button in the top corner, that means you're catching this live. If you do not see that button and you're watching the replay, if so, please comment hashtag replay so I know you watched. And welcome if you're new to my channel. My name is Shelby. If you're not new, welcome back. So let me get this stuff pulled up here, and let me get my iPad set up so I can read the comments a little better, and then we will get started. So I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Sunday. Tell me how's the weather where you guys are at. It is hot here in Tennessee, but I love the heat. I'm one of those weirdos. I like the heat. There you go. Sorry, I just had to straighten out my camera real quick. Alright, give me just 1 second, guys. Just 1 second here. Make sure to say hello when you jump on so I can say hello back. And if you are new, let me know where you're watching from. I live in Tennessee in the United States. Alright. And if you are new to my channel, I hope you will consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me. Alright, y'all, we're almost set up here. Almost set up. I'm sorry about this, guys. Alright, we're almost there. Hi, LaVon. It's going pretty good. Pretty good. How about you? Alright. Sorry, y'all, I'm having to get everything set back up. But also, while I guess I'm finishing this up, I will tell you guys, if you are new, I do have a Facebook page as well, and I would love to have you over there. And it's the same name as my channel here, Red Brick Homecraft, so easy enough to find. Still doing the dumb laundry. I only did one load. I really should have done more yesterday, but I was tired. Got no lies to tell. Okay, we're ready, y'all. We're ready. So, if you read the description, we are going to be making another Christmas in July craft. I know a lot of people don't usually do that, and normally I don't, but I decided this year, I'm like, you know, why not? Why not? Got you shared. Thank you so much, Leah. So, for our Christmas in July project today, we're going to be making a jingle bell using mostly Dollar Tree items. And actually, yeah, I think basically about 80-85% Dollar Tree items. So these are two little like plastic, I don't know, I think they're called like punch bowls at Dollar Tree or something. But these are the smaller ones. I know they have bigger sizes, but these are the smaller ones. We took 2 of those. I glued them together with E6000 and hot glue, and of course had to let them sit for a while. And then for the handle, I actually found this like earlier this year at Dollar Tree. It's actually a candlestick holder. They have it in gold and silver, and I can't remember. I think maybe they had one more color, maybe black. But I thought gold would be perfect for this project. So this is going to be our little handle of our little jingle bell. I just shared her too. Hey, that works for me. The more shares, the better. All right, so, and again, actually for the handle, I did E6000 super glue and hot glue, and I let it sit for a while. So let's get started. We're going to paint, we're not going to paint this, because I like this being the gold, and you'll see why here in a minute. We're going to paint this bottom part with Crimson by Waverly. If anybody knows me, they know I love my crimson. So we're gonna paint this, and I don't know, we'll probably have to do 2 coats. I'm hoping maybe we can get away with 1. All right, let me get my paper towels down here. Well, I definitely did not need that many. Okay, let's try this again, y'all. Okay. I know I probably should have waited to glue the handle on, but we're gonna work around that because I wanted to go ahead and glue it on just to give that like super glue and E6000 time to set, because I know with hot glue it will not stay on this plastic, so but we will just work around it. Oh yeah, we're for sure gonna need 2 coats, and I probably should have sanded this before painting it, because usually with plastic I do. Lord, what's happening to my iPad? It's going crazy. Watching and doing housework. Yeah, that's what I should have been doing today, but I've kind of been lazy today. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of been a little bit on the lazy side today. Y'all, my iPad has a mind of its own. It's literally going crazy over here. It just keeps like bouncing in and out. It probably needs another update. I swear. I have a love-hate relationship with technology. Anybody else? It's great when it works, but it's a total pain, a total nightmare when it doesn't. Yeah, we're for sure gonna have to do 2 coats, y'all. So are you guys enjoying your weekend, enjoying your Sunday? Yesterday I participated in a live crafting event on Facebook with 15 other crafters, and it was very fun. And that was over on Facebook if y'all want to go check out that video. We did that event. The theme was Christmas in July, so I made a fun little Santa window sign. I probably should have done at least the first coat of paint before this live, but that's okay. That is a-okay. Yeah, but I think after this live, I probably will. I'll wash up the few dishes that are in the sink right now, and then maybe throw in another load of laundry, and that'll probably be the extent of my housework today. I'd much rather craft. Crafting's more fun anyways. Why would you choose housework over crafting? And actually, funny story about this project. I was actually supposed to make this last year, and I actually had glued both pieces together last year. I did not do that this year. Now, I glued the handle on this year, but I actually was supposed to do that last year. That's what's so funny. I've had it actually sitting in my Christmas tote since last year. I had a bunch of Christmas crafts I wanted to make, but ended up not. Just really didn't have time. That's crazy, boo, housework. I agree. I probably should have done either the top or the bottom first and then dried it and then did the other. Oh well. I feel like I'm one of those crafters that I teach you what not to do instead of what to do. But this is already turning out so pretty. Look at that. I just love red and gold together. It's so pretty. Giving me all the Christmas vibes. Have you guys made any Christmas in July crafts, or y'all just sticking with like summer and fall right now? Which, hey, there's nothing wrong with that, because actually after July is over, I might make 1 or 2 more Christmas crafts for Christmas in July. And then after that, I'm jumping back into fall. Fall is actually my favorite season to craft for. What about you guys? What's y'all's favorite? Favorite season, holiday? I feel like fall is definitely my favorite. Oh my gosh, y'all. Did y'all see that? Look what I just did. And then I think Christmas would be my second favorite. like Christmas and winter. Alright, yeah, we are for sure gonna have to do a second coat. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. But hold on, let me clean up my hand or my arm, because it's killing me. I can't stand it. I need to start wearing gloves. I really do, because I am such a messy painter. What about you guys? Are y'all messy painters? I feel like I always get more paint on on me than I actually get on my project. Alright, so we're just painting around the top right now. Trying to paint around that handle, and like I said, I'm not gonna stress too hard if we get a little bit of paint on the handle. It's all good, y'all. It's all good. We're gonna be putting a bow and florals and all that up top, so for the most part the handle will be covered up, at least the bottom part. So do y'all have like a go-to favorite paint color? And it doesn't have to be chalk paint. Just tell me what's your favorite paint color to use. I would say my two favorites would be Crimson and Moss, both by Waverly. Those would definitely be my two favorites. I used a lot of Moss for like my winter projects last year and spring. Alright, I think we're good with the first coat. Now let's get this dried. I look at paint, the next thing I know, it's under my fingernails, on my elbow, and occasionally on my eyebrow. Yep. That sounds about right. Oh, I missed a whole spot right there, y'all. Oh, no, that was probably where my arm had smeared it. I bet. Okay. Let's try this again. I don't want to I really don't want to do it on high heat, but I want to hurry and dry this coat. It's like I don't want everything to come undone. You know, using the E6000 super glue. Maybe if I don't hold it too close, maybe it'll be okay. I'm telling you, this little Lazy Susan that I got at Dollar General last year during the fall really comes in handy. So I started reading another book. I tell everybody on my Facebook page all the time that I love to read. That's one of my other favorite hobbies, besides crafting. And I'm reading this murder mystery book. It's called Nothing Bad Happens Here. I forgot who the author is, but I found it at Books A Million not too long ago on sale. And I'm already like halfway done with it. And I just started it like maybe a couple hours ago. It's really, really good. Do you guys like to read, or tell me what your favorite hobby is? You might like to cook or sew or take pictures. Sorry, I'm trying not to get like too close because I don't want, for one, this is plastic, and then for two, I don't want to melt all that glue that we used to put all this together. But yeah, if y'all can keep sharing this video out, I would greatly appreciate it. Throw some thumbs up if you're enjoying this video and this project. Even if you're watching the replay, still share this video out. It helps my channel grow, so I greatly appreciate it. And I'm so sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy by spinning this, but It actually helps to get this dried a little faster. It looks like we got it just about dried. Let's do the top a little bit more. And then I think we'll be done with the first coat. This right here almost reminds me of a disco ball. You guys feel that way, or is it just me? Maybe just seeing it spin like that just reminds me of it. All right. So let's let that cool down for just a second, because this is plastic. It's just you. I kind of figured as much. I'm weird, y'all. Hi, Lori from the Farmhouse Stencil Shop. How are you, my friend? Thanks for hopping on. All right, y'all, we're just letting this cool off. See, it looks just like a disco ball. I think it's going to be pretty, though. It's going to be super pretty. Come on, cool down, cool down. Hi, Jeanette from our Backroom Creations. Jeanette, I felt so bad yesterday when I was watching your live on Facebook, and I forgot that we already knew each other, and at first I was like, wait a minute. And then when you said the YouTube collab, that I talked to another crafter, and I realized that you meant our group chat. Like, I thought you meant that I was in like a collab on YouTube, and I was like, wait a minute. I said, I don't remember signing up for that. I'm good. I gave you a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Lori. I appreciate that. But yeah, girl, you had me freaking out. But I'm so sorry, though. I'm so sorry I did not recognize your page name and all that. I felt so terrible afterwards. I'm like, well, I'm a dummy. That's okay. Okay, still just a little bit hot. What do y'all think so far? Besides it sticking to our thing. What do y'all think of our little jingle bell so far? This was 2 of those clear plastic, I want to say punch bowls, because that's what they remind me of, from Dollar Tree. This is a candlestick holder from Dollar Tree, and we just super glued E6000, hot glued everything together. Oh, don't, it's okay. Yeah, I did. I felt so terrible. I'm telling you, I have so much going on. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to keep up with things. Heck, most days I can barely even remember my own name, so. Alright, let's do the second coat. And I think 2 coats will be enough. I thought you were painting a lamp. Yeah, it actually does look like a lamp too. That's too funny. Yeah, let's actually paint the bottom. Let's do the bottom all the way around, then we'll do the top. I feel like it's going to look like everything but a jingle bell, what I'm wanting it to look like. But that's what we're trying to make, just to let everybody know. This is supposed to be a jingle bell. Whether it turns out that way is going to be a different story. You know, sometimes, y'all, we just have these crafting fails. You know, everything doesn't always turn out right. But I've seen this idea all over Facebook and Pinterest and all that for a long time. It's been around forever. And I was like, you know what? Why not make it? Why not make our own version? Alright, I'm sticking it to the paper towel here. I see the jingle bell now, but when I hopped on, that's what I thought it was until you said something. That's too funny, but it really does actually look like a lamp, though, now that I think about it. Hey, it'd be a cute lamp, so there's another idea. If you guys, you know, aren't big into crafting Christmas, you can make a lamp. But I love Christmas crafting, so. Okay, phew. Got the bottom done. Now let's do the top. Let's do the top. By the time you finish working your magic on it, it'll be a great jingle bell. I hope so. I hope so. Like I said, things don't always turn out the way we picture them. But now my project that I did yesterday on YouTube, that one turned out exactly like I was picturing. Like I was so happy because I was worried it wouldn't work out, but no, it did. It sure did. The second coat definitely goes a lot faster than the first, that's for sure. But I appreciate you guys all spending your Sunday afternoon with me. The most supplies I have for which holiday is definitely Christmas. I have tons of totes. Me too, girl. Me too. And what's hilarious is it used to be fall. Like I used to have like 3 or 4 totes of fall, and then it turned into like, I guess because I made so many fall projects last year, so I finally like used everything up. But then Christmas, I went a little crazy because like every store I went to, I was like, oh, gotta have this, gotta have that. And then especially after Christmas, when everything was on sale, yep, I went crazy, especially on florals. Oh my gosh, I have like a whole big tote, one of those deep totes full of nothing but like Christmas and winter florals. I guess that means, see, another reason why I need to craft Christmas in July, I need to get rid of some of these because just crafting them around Christmas is not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. So, speaking of Christmas, I gotta ask. When do y'all put the Christmas tree up? Yes, I know it's July. It's too early. It's too hot to be talking about Christmas. But just out of genuine curiosity, when do you guys put your tree up? Or, I mean, bring it out for Christmas. Okay, y'all. I think for the most part, we're good. Just get a few little spots down here I kind of missed. Yeah, other than that, guys, I think the second coat is done. Let's get the, oh, wait, we gotta do the top. Y'all. I'm just carrying my phone around with me wherever I'm going. I'm picking up the house. Girl, I have like 6 totes of just Christmas picks and just florals. Okay, look. You might need to send me some. I really don't need any more. I'm just kidding. But, like, just about, I used most of the Christmas florals I bought last year. I actually did use most of them up last year in my Christmas and winter projects. Like, everything I made had some kind of florals in it. So, you know what, Jeanette? I just need to come shopping at your house. I'm shopping your tote. I need to restock. My husband will kill me if I come home with more of that stuff. He'll be like, for real, Shelby? And I'm like, yes, for real. I need it. I'm like, you're not a crafter. You don't understand. And I was like, I will eventually use it. It might take me a minute, but I will eventually use it. Traditionally, we've always put the Christmas tree up before our Thanksgiving dinner, and then the grandchildren help decorate it, but it's harder and harder to get everybody together. I do like that tradition, though. But I understand. Florals and greenery, yep. Yeah, I need to come shopping at your house, Jeanette. How far away do you live? I live in Tennessee. She's gonna be like, no, you ain't coming to get my stuff. I have my own 10 by 14 shed. Yeah, I have a shed too that eventually is going to be turned into my she shed, but we got to do like all the electricity, get all that hooked up, so like that costs money, which we don't have right now, so that's gonna have to wait. But right now that's where I put all of my stuff. It's our storage shed right now. Ohio, what part of Tennessee? I live in like a northern middle Tennessee. I'm sweating. I forgot to bring a thing of water. But northern middle Tennessee, I live about 10-15 minutes away from the Kentucky border. Okay. Alright, just trying to clean up a little as I go here. Okay, now let's get this next coat dry. My shed's just for storage. Eventually it is going to be my storage and my actual crafting shed. That's why I'm going to be doing my lives and stuff, but that's sometime in the future. We actually did pretty good getting around, painting around the handle there. My mom is from around the Knoxville area. That's neat. Yeah, I'm a ways away from Knoxville. And then y'all are going to see how we're going to bring out more of the gold here. That's why I decided to leave this, because it came like this. It was already gold. And I'm like, it's going to be perfect. It's going to match the rest of this. The not so fun part of crafting is sitting here watching the paint dry. So I apologize about that. But it's part of it. It's got to get done. Got to get done. The good news is this was the biggest part of the project, was getting this painted, so looking good. Thank you so much, Leah. Thank you so much. Yeah, it definitely needed a second coat, that's for sure. So do y'all have to go back to work tomorrow? Unfortunately, I gotta go back to work. It takes away from my crafting fun, y'all. And guys, if you see any crafters pages coming in the comments, go ahead and subscribe to their channel. I know it would mean so much to them. Alright, y'all. I am making myself dizzy just sitting here spinning this. It looks like it's almost dry. Just gotta do the bottom a little bit more. I think that's done. Let's let that cool off for just a second. And then what we're going to do to kind of make the little ridges, the detailing in this pot, we're going to use our gold leaf Rub and Buff that I got from Hobby Lobby. But you can also get it off Amazon. I was trying to straighten it out a little bit so you guys can see it. There you go. Gold leaf Rub and Buff. And that's why I did not want to paint this. That's why I was like, well, it's already gold. So we're just going to add the Rub and Buff here on the detailing. Be right back. You're good, Leah. I love crafting with Rub and Buff. I used it a lot last year. Do you guys use this in some of your projects? If not, I highly recommend trying it. Because it just really makes it pop. I feel like it's just the perfect little touch to any of your projects. Sorry, I'm just trying to cool this thing off before we put that on. Now, I know this is more of a shiny gold than the way this Rub and Buff is, but I'm like, it's okay. We're going to go with it. I've never used Rub and Buff. I need to get some. Yes, it is amazing. It is amazing. All right. Still just a tad bit warm. Oh, it's sticking. Okay, let's go ahead and move that. Get rid of that. I know they have it in several different colors. I know they have like 2 or 3 different shades of gold. They have like bronze, black, silver. That's one of the things I've never used. I do a lot of farmhouse and primitive. Yeah, I love it. It's perfect to me for Christmas especially. Like it just, because I don't know why. When I think Christmas, I just think like, I don't know, bright, shiny, all the things. But of course, it's just a matter of personal preference. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit out here on my little puppy pad that I use. And then take my little dauber thingy that I got from Hobby Lobby. Or you can use your fingers or a toothpick, whatever you got. And we're just going to kind of follow. We're going to kind of follow the ridges. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So you see how that really makes that pop? We're going to go all the way around on the top and the bottom. It just gives it the perfect little accent, I feel like. Well, the little thingy broke off. That's okay. We can still use it. Look how pretty that's looking. That's looking so pretty. I do like glitter at Christmas. And yeah, see, normally I'm not a big fan of like shiny and glittery, except for Christmas time. It's like the only time I like shiny and glittery. Any other time I'm more of like, I like the distressed, like rustic, vintage look. Now this is looking so pretty and so easy to do. But we're doing this one to all the little ridges on both the top and the bottom. Y'all, I love it. Have a great day, everyone. Got to go to the basement. I'll lose signal. Well, you too. Thank you, Jeanette, for hopping on. Well, hello, Sarah. How are you? No, wait, I forgot. That's your mama's name, right? What was your name again? I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with names. I apologize. Yeah, we're just going to go all the way around. Samantha. It's fine. I'm happy you remembered me. I sure do. Thank you for being here, Samantha. Thank you for joining us. We're working on a Christmas in July craft because why not? Why not? Alright, so we're about halfway done. Having this little handle up here makes it so much easier. I'm loving this so far, you guys. What do y'all think? I'm doing my nails right now. Awesome. I need to get my nails done. It's been forever. Especially my toenails. I love having my toenails done. More so, I just love the massage. Only thing is, like, I'm so rough on my hands. So when I get my nails done, they never last very long. That's the one kind of bad thing. We're winding down on this part, guys. We're winding down. Yeah, I am so loving this. I just feel like it really makes it pop. Like, look at that. Look how much that pops. That is so pretty. Okay. So, got that done. I know, right? Alright, let's get that dried. And actually, let me close my rubbing buff real quick. Let me close that. Get that out of the way. Okay, now we'll get this dried. And then I thought I'd make life a little easier for y'all. Instead of y'all sitting here watching me struggle for 30 minutes to make a bow, I have a pre-made bow. It's already ready to glue on. So let's get this dried first. Alright, good enough, guys. Okay. And obviously, though, guys, if you don't have rubbing buff, because it is kind of expensive, you can just use gold paint, because I've done that before, too, before I bought the rubbing buff. To me, it works just the same. So now let me figure out which part do I want to be the front. Actually, I think I want that to be the front. Yeah, I think that worked out right there at the front. So here's my little pre-made bow. And look, it's got the red, it's got our gold in there. I thought it was perfect. I bought this at Hobby Lobby last year. And they just call it Christmas bow. It was $3.99, but I remember I bought it after Christmas, so it was obviously on sale. Gotta love a pre-made bow. I kind of wish I would have bought more of them. Alright, now this one's like all kinds of stuff on here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. So yeah, y'all don't have to sit here and watch me struggle to make a bow today. Oh, I was like, what is that? That's the plastic to keep the loops all loopy. Amen to pre-made bows. Oh my gosh, y'all, look how pretty. Look how pretty that is. All that gold. I'm just loving it. Okay. So I'm trying to think, do we need to put the bow on first and then the greenery? Probably. I don't know. We may need to do, no, because we need to see how long we got to actually like cut everything. Okay, let's put the bow on first. Put the bow on first. And then blue strings, y'all. Blue strings. And then we'll put the florals on. Yeah, I'm loving this, y'all. I'm loving this. Perfect match. So that was my exact thoughts. Because I had bought this bow last year. Like, I just bought it because it was pretty. Like, I didn't have a specific, project in mind for it. But it worked out. Okay, that did not stick. Why did that not stick? Hold on. Again, it's probably because this is plastic. So I know hot glue has a hard time sticking to plastic. Okay, I love this bow, y'all. I do, I love it. But it ended up working out. It was perfect for this project. Okay, so there's what that looks like. I think before we do the greenery, let's make a tag real quick. Let's see. And I'm just taking these little ones I got. I buy them either from Dollar General or Hobby Lobby. And we're going to stamp out the word. I don't know if I want to do jingle or jingle bell. What do y'all think? Which one should we do? There's that. So what do y'all think? Should we just do jingle or jingle bell? I'm trying to get rid of all the ones I don't need. Oh, there's my letter N. It came off of the little thingy. I've had these stamps forever, y'all. Oh, there it is. Supposed to be on that one. Okay. There's a J. There's B. There's an L. We got jingle. And then we just need... Oh, no, there's the E. So we got all the letters. We got all the letters. Okay, let's see. Let me take this little thing out. Let me hot glue this one back on here real quick. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm gluing this on the right way. And I definitely could have taken better care of these stamps. I know they'll last longer if you take better care of them and clean them how you're supposed to. But mine are very, very rough. So I'm honestly surprised they've lasted as long as they have. Okay, so we're just going to use black ink. And I get all my stamps and inks and all that from Hobby Lobby. So yeah, we're just going to spell out Jingle Bell. I think will be cute. Nothing fancy or anything, just because I didn't really want like Joy, Noel, nothing like that. All I can think of when I hear the term Jingle Bell now, all I can think of is my son, how he likes to sing the like Batman Robin version of Jingle Bells. You know, Jingle Bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. Boy, mom over here, y'all. That's the reason I know all this. Okay. Yeah, let's do Jingle Bell. I love making tags for projects. I feel like every tag needs, or every project needs a tag and a bow, even though it probably really doesn't, but okay, actually we'll set those to the side so I can try to clean those a little bit later. Try. Alright, y'all. And then what I'm going to do, just because I like the distressed look and all that stuff, with my tags and everything, let's dry this real quick first. Okay. Good enough. And then what I like to do is just take it in my hands and just crinkle it up. Just kind of twist it, bend it, all kinds of ways. Just to give it that aged, old, worn kind of look. See how it crinkles it up? And then we're going to go in with our walnut stain ink. And we're going to go around the whole thing. Actually, no, I need to do, hold on, let's do the black first. I want to do the black like around the edges. Because I told you I'm trying to make this look like it's an old worn tag. Even though I think it's kind of ironic because our bell is like bright and shiny and looks new, but the rest of this, not so much. Try that real quick. Now we'll go in with our walnut stain and go over like the entire tag. This is just darkening it up, and it really kind of highlights all those wrinkles and stuff that are in the tag. The reason I did not go over it with the black and only did the edges in black is because our wording is in black and it would have just blended in too much. Yeah, to me this just really helps highlight those like wrinkles and stuff in our tag. Okay. We're going to call that good enough. I see a little glue string hanging. It was bugging me. Okay, let's try this. Okay, now we're going to put this kind of towards the front of our tag. I maybe should have glued this down first before I glued the bow on top, which I just hot glued it on so we can easily pop it off. I say that, but there we go, we got it. Okay, let's try this again. So I think we need to put our tag down first. And then that way the bow, yeah, we'll glue it about right here. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. That's a good spot. So I want you to still be able to see what the tag says and everything. Alright, now let's glue this back on. All these glue strings keep getting in the way. Alright, let me hold this down for a second. I'll turn it around so you guys can see it. Alright guys, what do you think? What do you think? Alright, I know I said I wanted to add some greenery and stuff, but I'm going to have to do that off camera and then show you guys what it looks like afterwards, because I'm not feeling very good right now. So I apologize for rushing off of here, but it is done for the most part. We're just going to add some florals. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you will give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I hope y'all have enjoyed this. I'm not sure when the next time I'll go live. I'll try to do a pre-recorded video next week sometime. So until then, have a good rest of your Sunday, and bye you guys.